Hi Pisces, happy Mother's Day. Let's see what you need to be aware of today. Today is the 11th of May 2025, but whenever you watch the video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. Let's see what you need to be aware of, Pisces. Take what resonates for you also and leave the rest. This is a collective. Let's see what you need to be aware of. So you have official person, thief, and distant horizons. Unexpected income on the back of the deck. So there is somebody here that's official. This is somebody coming forwards about some type of lie that's been told. I feel like, Pisces, there will be more information in the future. I feel also to be careful of whoever this is coming in the future. I see them giving you information though. This is someone important in your life with that official person coming out. You could be seeing the number 22 or 222. This could be someone that is at a distance. I don't feel like, you know, they may not be, but this is somebody that will be coming forwards, I feel, in the future. This official person. They could have a beard. They could be older. There could be an age difference between you and them. They don't have to be older. Okay. Pisces. You have the King of Wands. The Three of Chalices. The Eight of Swords. The Six of Wands. Center of your reading, you have the stars. Aquarius energy. Then you have the Lovers, Gemini. So there's a release in the center of your reading here, Pisces, making a decision. You've also got that Lovers coming out. You have the Empress. The Two of Pentacles. You could be making a choice on lovers, on people in your life, and you've got the Seven of Chalices. On the back of the deck, you have the Chariot and Death. King of Wands energy to start the reading off. Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here, Pisces. That could be significant with that official person that is around you. That could be in their chart. A lot of fire. To me, though, whoever this King of Wands is, they're looking back. Let's see who this is. Tell us about this King of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords. I feel like this is you, Pisces, no matter what your sex is. Everybody has masculine and feminine. You do want to push forwards. There's something that you need to be looking forwards, not looking backwards, but you're looking back at something that you're passionate about, something that you desire. So whether that is something in the material world or a relationship, you've got the Ten of Cups on the back of the deck. To me, there could be a bit of chaos there with that sea dragon, sea monster. You could even be waiting for somebody there. You've got the Eight of Swords coming out. So that's someone imprisoned in the mind, someone that's given control to somebody else, because you're standing there in this Nine of Pentacles energy, this single energy, but you're feeling troubled. There's something that you want, but you're not getting it. I feel like your thoughts, your logic is telling you to push forwards. Logically, it's pushing forwards, but your desires there are looking back. Tell us about the Three of Chalices here. You have the Star. So the Star comes after the Tower. I see you going back home. You could be going back to soul connections, your coven. You've got the Six of Cups, so there's some type of nostalgia. And the Page of Swords. So starting again. Dragons represent transformation and enlightenment, so I feel like you are, there's something about going back home or going back to soul connections. So you are going to move forwards even though you are looking back. Because I feel like when you look forwards, Pisces, there's some type of wish fulfillment that needs to be worked on. And it could be with, you know, a child, a family member. But I see some dreams coming true in the future. I see as you move forwards, I see you going with the flow of life, even though your emotions could be something that holds you back. Tell us about the Eight of Swords. You've got the Six of Swords. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the Knight of Cups. So in the recent past here, you are still waiting, even though you are moving forwards. You are wanting to start some type of new beginning. Your logic is telling you to leave. You're still standing there. It's like you don't want to leave the situation. But there could be something taking you out of this situation, like the alien, something that's taking you out of that world. Something that's going to make you take the blindfold off. See the truth, see the light. But I see you moving, okay? I see you growing from this. This could be a lesson also, Pisces, about you on waiting on others, okay? You're not supposed to be waiting on others. If they want to come with you, they're supposed to be there. There's no waiting. There's no time to wait. And I feel like you're starting to realize this. I feel like you maybe have been waiting long enough. There's some type of wish, I feel, that needs to be fulfilled. You've got the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So I feel like this is part of divine timing, part of fate and destiny. a lesson being learned just as you close the cycle out, as you start something new, because maybe in this new cycle, Pisces, you are needing to have learnt that lesson, you know, to get through the next bit. So you've got the Six of Wands coming out now, victory, success, and crossing over the finish line. So maybe closing out that cycle would have been something that was really, really hard for you. I feel like you were juggling on the decision on holding on or letting go. But I feel like there's something that's going to make you drop it. And I feel you're closing it out. You've got the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like there are two things here. Like this could be something that is exhausting, that takes up a lot of your time. Whereas you can't focus on two things. There's another thing in your life that I feel when you drop this, it brings a lot more focus onto it. You could even be making a decision on lovers. You know, you do have family or your soul tribe coming with you. You are going back home. I feel in this current energy also, Pisces, that you are healing your heart, okay? And there could be things in your life that are helping heal your heart, whether it's people, the work you're doing. But I feel like you see the bigger picture here. You see that this person didn't want to work with you, okay? There was some type of chaos. They may have had some type of hidden agenda, but I feel like you see that you're not going back there again. You've made the choice that you won't be going back to that. So I feel like you've closed out some type of karmic cycle in your life. You're releasing something that you may have held on to for a long, long time. Tell us about the stars. So the stars is Aquarius energy. As I said, the star comes out after the Tower. You have the Six of Wands, so you have more Six of Wands energy, victory, success. This is the way you're supposed to be going. And I also feel like some type of manifestation will be coming into fruition in the future. I just keep seeing that. Because you're releasing these things that aren't meant for you. I feel like you've had enlightenment. I just keep seeing also, Pisces, that this was put in your life to teach you some type of lesson about what to hold on to and what to let go of. You may have manifested this into your life. You may have thought this was what you wanted, this commitment. I see you letting go. I really do. This could have been someone that, you know, you were married to. You may have thought this person was your twin flame. You've got the Four of Wands. But the Four of Wands, 1111, you are on the right track. There's a lot of success that comes in after you release it. I just keep seeing you finishing this finish line, like crossing the finish line. But I also see whoever that is that you're closing out this cycle with, they stand over in the crowd watching. Someone that's a ghost from your past. This could be a memory But I feel like you're letting go of everything you held on to with this person. Tell us about the Lovers. What is the Lovers here for Pisces? So Lovers, Gemini energy. The Ace of Cups. So there's a new beginning in your life. With the Lovers, it's a choice. The Seven of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. Tell us about the Seven of Swords. You will be making a choice here. It's in the current energy. As I said, you're closing out some type of cycle here. You're making a choice to close that cycle out and heal. With the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you're in some type of independent energy, or you're walking alone. There's no communication or very little communication between you in the past. But you're not looking back that way anymore. There's a big journey that you're about to take. Okay, and I feel like you could be ghosting this person. To me, there's something about just moving on, no communication. And starting some type of new cycle. I see you moving very, very far away from this person. So you could even be moving home from this energy. You know, but I see a new cycle here. This could even be, you know, a new commitment coming in with the Ace of Cups. It's like the stars are aligned. And you do have two, you know, two women on that card there. So you could be making a choice about an energy and running with it. Whatever this choice is, I feel like you're going to leave some type of ghost-like energy, someone that comes in and out of your life, someone that could be someone that betrays you, someone that ghosts you. There's a bit of treachery there. There's someone here that's bearing all to see, but then you've got someone that's covered up. Also, it's like the sun is shooting its arrow at one of these women. But I see you making a choice there. I see you choosing one and not the other. Tell us about the Empress. So the Empress is Taurus energy here, Pisces. The Tower. So the Tower, Aries. The Ace of Pentacles. And Judgment. So knocking that tower down, okay? We see that in the current energy, you making a decision on a person, okay? It could be on a King of Wands, could be a fire sign. Anubis is the guardian of the underworld. So I feel like there's something that is ending and there's something that's beginning. Okay, and it could be being focused on the material world. There's some type of idea that you want to come into fruition. It could include family. You come out as the Empress here, Pisces, no matter what sex you are. It's something that you're nurturing. to me here, Pisces, you're making the decision to follow what's stable in your life, to follow what brings in the stability for you to be able to stand on without falling. Okay, something that you can trust. And you are knocking down those unsteady foundations. There is something you're protecting here. It's this new beginning. So whether this is something to do with love or something to do with the material world, to me, you're making a decision to not let these people in. You're not letting these people into this new beginning, this new tower that you're building. I still see that energy from the past, Pisces, watching. So you could be doing something online. I just see them trying to spy. Tell us about the Two of Pentacles. You have the Empress, the Five of Cups, and the Chariot. Tell us about the Five of Cups. The High Priestess. So this connection that you're leaving, it could be something that's very spiritual. This person has all the tools, but they don't know how to use them. Virgo, Gemini could be significant with the Magician. I see this as someone as a player, someone that doesn't, like they have the tools, but they don't want to use them. Your rebirth in here, Pisces, you are someone that, you know, is now looking at this like a challenge, as something that needed to happen, part of fate and destiny, something that's part of your development. Taurus energy could be significant. You could have even been married to this person, or you had a plan. This person still looks at you. As I said, they're still watching you, and I feel like they're feeling in the future the emotions of you ending the situation. To be this person didn't live up to a standard, to your standard, what you want in a commitment, even though this person has all the tools. This person wants to come in the future. I don't feel like they're going to be able to get to you though. You've got the Chariot coming out, Cancer energy. You've also got Pisces, Cancer with the High Priestess. There's something about hidden behind the veil. This person's going to try and come forwards, but I don't feel like you're going to let them. I also feel this person's going to be starting to despise you, I feel, in the future. They're sitting there feeling miserable, like you left them. But the thing is, though, this person's a manipulator. They play the games with you. You could be watching a lot of tarot, Pisces, but I feel like you are someone that's following your dreams. You've got, you know, you've got the crystal ball in your hands. You hold the fate to your destiny, okay? So whether or not you're going to let this person come in again, I don't feel like you are. You have a lot of love around you. This is a cycle that just needed to eventually close. It may have been really, really, really hard. But I feel like you're starting to learn that as much as you care about these people in your life, Pisces, and how much you love them and care about them, you cannot make them choose you, or make them choose this commitment, or you know, they have their own thoughts, and if this person cannot make that effort for you, then, you know, you make the decision whether or not you do want them in your life anymore. Tell us about the Seven of Chalices here for Pisces. You have the King of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles. So I see this is somebody that will be making their way back in the future. This is somebody that could be very focused on the material world. To me, they're very focused on money. They may be somebody that thinks money is a magnet, money is attractive, or money attracts people to them. I don't know, they could be a bit like this leprechaun, maybe short. Earth energy could also be significant, but I see this person coming back. I see them wanting to come back. I see a change in the energy from what they were like in the past. And it's going to be, I feel like they're going to be coming in trying to tell you that they want to work on things to bring this back to life again. But I don't feel like they've changed. You know, spiders represent the connection between the past and the present, and I feel like this whole connection between the past and the present is, it's still the same. Okay, they're still the same person. They haven't learnt lessons. This is just somebody that wants to get you caught in their web, and you've got the Seven of Chalices here, so there is a choice. This could be someone that's at a distance. To me, you have plenty of choices here. You've got 7 cups. Okay, this is one of the cups. Okay, so there's plenty of other choices in your life. Okay, and I feel like this person comes with a hidden agenda. This person could be someone that is obsessed with you. This is somebody that doesn't want to let go of the connection, but they don't want to change either. So you make the decision then, Pisces, whether or not you want to deal with that again. Another cycle or not. Okay, let's grab these 2 cards. That what you don't see, you've got the Chariot and Death. So the Chariot, Cancer energy, Death, Scorpio. A major cycle closing out in your energy, something that's taken a long time to do. Tell us about the Chariot, but you're doing it. You've got the 8 of Cups. the Ace of Swords. You can move faster without holding onto this, okay? You have a vision, you have a plan here, Pisces. You could have a plan about stability, about the goals in your future, but you've got two aces coming out. So you could be seeing the number 111. And you've got the Four of Wands on the back of the deck. So 1111, you are on the right track. Closing out that cycle is going to bring in something magical, and it could be bringing in some type of stability or money, because on the back of the Kipper cards also you have unexpected income, but it could be coming from a wealthy man. Okay, to me it looks like it's the same jacket. Someone that could be wanting to work with you in the future. To me, this is somebody, you know, that's the coin. That's the Ace of Pentacles coming in. So there could be someone new coming in the future here, but I see, you know, what the messages for this reading today is about closing out that cycle and moving into the new, okay? Letting go of it, feeling free, getting ready to start some type of new cycle in your life. Crossing over that finish line, okay? Completely closing that cycle out. So it's like, right now is the time to be, you know, you're making those plans. Tell us about death. I feel like you are someone that's grown from this, Pisces. This has changed who you are, this last cycle in your life. Scorpio energy could be significant. You've also got Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. The Six of Wands. Closing out that cycle. Okay, that was a tough cycle. And the King of Pentacles. You're going to be becoming the King of Pentacles, okay? And as I said, you have like a heap of options in the future there to choose. This person from the past, I feel, is going to come back because they're attracted to you, attracted to who you are, attracted to what you are. You could be a parent, you don't have to be, but the King of Pentacles. You're going to be this King of Pentacles, and your money or whatever you're doing, your stability, whatever you are flourishing in, is going to be attracting positive and negative people in your life. I feel like you've just got to filter it. Okay, because there's a lot of people watching you. As I said, whatever that last cycle is in your life, I feel like it's transformed you. You've changed. You're not the same person. There's something that's come out of it, and it's an evolution of you. I see a lot of success coming in the future because now you can actually hold on to the coins, because you were holding on to a lot. Okay, you were holding on to this person, and all they done was stab you in the back. I don't know. Pisces, let's grab you out some music messages now. So if you feel called to listen to these songs, Don't Dream It's Over, Crowded House. Beyond the Sea, Bobby Darin. So listen to those songs, they will have messages. I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. Thank you all for coming to my reading. If this is your first time, welcome. Just remember, all my readings are timeless. So if you ever want to check out my channel, there is a playlist for Pisces. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the world and all the fathers that are doing the mum role. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I'm sure you will be. But I love you all so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.